Yo, what's up guys? Rackles here. Back again. Another day, another live stream. Day 2 of the return of the daily streams, which I mean, I don't know how long we'll keep it up for, but we are back once again. Yeah, for now. Hope to keep it up. Had a nice 12-day streak going before we lost it. Was super busy, but I shouldn't be like as busy anytime coming up soon. I mean, I do have another midterm next Wednesday, and then I do also have an assignment I need to finish for tomorrow, and I'm hanging out with a friend tomorrow. So if I do end up streaming tomorrow, it'll probably be pretty late in the day, I would imagine. Not necessarily gonna be an early one, but yeah. Right now, I don't actually have anything planned for Saturday, so who knows? Maybe Saturday I do like a rare midday stream. Get some people who can't always come out for the streams at this time of day, or of night, I should say. Okay, that was well played for sure. My game feels slightly laggy for some reason. Color Fudge, what is up? Welcome in. First person here. Such a late stream. Not too late though. Not the latest I've ever done, but yes, perhaps a little bit. I mean, honestly, today I probably could have done earlier, but I just was doing other things. Went to the gym today, first day back after being gone from it for like half the week, I guess. And man, was it tough. I'm not gonna lie. It was rough out there. Too much cake and Chinese food over the past few days. And yo, what's up, Lucho and F63? Welcome in. Good morning, apparently. Hola. Not quite morning. Well, I guess for some people it might be. Who knows? Living the dream. Oh my goodness, you know it. Back on the Tri-Nitro Toluene run grind, as they call it in the industry. Pretty sure that's what TNT stands for, if I'm trying to like remember off the top of my head. Something like that. Makes me sound smart if I say it that way. So yeah, gym was tough, but we got it done. That was like kind of midday, and then came back, had lunch, went to class. Then I was supposed to help deliver a bench, but like I completely forgot. So almost an hour later, they texted me and they're like, "Hey, are you coming?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." And then I had to go there and help move the bench from one location to another. Then came back, made dinner, made some delicious pasta with chicken, peas, whatever else. Sauce, I guess. And then did some homework, caught up on some notes. And that was pretty much it. And showered. And clipped my nails. That's very, very important. But yeah, no, somewhat of a busy day, not too busy though. Yo, what's up, Jantub? Guess what? I could not possibly guess what it could be. Enlighten me. Yo, oh my goodness, this guy's out for blood. He wants me dead. What kind of bench? It was like an indoor bench, so it's soft, kind of like plushy, orange, and it opens up and there's storage inside of it. I don't know what you mean. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's a bench, I guess. Yo, what's up, nerd? And Owen, welcome in. You got a dog? Yo, no way. That's awesome. What kind of dog? But yeah, we were just borrowing it for the party basically, and then I had to go return it. Get it in the back of the car. Also liked and subscribed. Yo, shout out to Jantub. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And like I said, congrats on the dog. That's awesome. Yo, shout outs to Owen as well. Appreciate that for real. All right, we got second place last game. Hopefully we can get the dub this one, or this game. Only 5 people so far, but I'm sure more will arrive shortly. Wiener dog. Yo, I like that. That's awesome. I love wiener dogs. Yo, what's up, Elden Hollow? Welcome in. How's it going, everyone? Nice to see you all today. Yeah, I don't I have a dog, or like a family dog as well. She doesn't live with me. She lives with some of my family, but yeah, she's a Chiweenie, so she's like a breed or a mix of Chihuahua and Wiener dog, and she's pretty great. Very, very nice dog. I love her. Well, enjoy the wiener. What are you gonna be naming it? If you've already decided. Guess what you got. Oh my goodness. I'm having to guess a lot of things. I have no idea. Tell me, Owen. What did you get? Yo, my day's been going quite well, actually. Thank you for asking, Eldon. How about yours? Like I was talking about just a second ago. Somewhat busy, but not crazy busy. Not too busy by any means. Yo, so true, Nightbot. Daisy. Yo, that's a good name. Solid dog name. I like that. Yeah, my dog's name is Takita. She is quite cute. I'm a fan. And she's getting pretty old, but you wouldn't be able to tell it just by looking at her. We still get comments all the time of people, like random people thinking that she's just a puppy, you know, but she's like 12 or 13 or something. Yo, shout outs to just a random dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, Owen. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one, man. All right, top two. See if we can do better than last time. Sounds like a taco? Yes. Or like a taquito, if anyone has had those before. Super delicious. I haven't had any taquitos in a long time, but I've never had taquita. You're gonna watch my videos tomorrow. Yo, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I try to upload weekly right now as my current schedule. So, gonna keep that going as long as I can. Have a nice night. Your day is kind of boring, just grinding Mech Arena and Minecraft. Yo, what is Mech Arena? I know what Minecraft is, at least. Been there. Played that one before, once or twice in my... Yo, oh my gosh. My entire game is like 5 FPS? What was that? That was actually brutal. That almost got me killed. I don't know how I survived, to be honest. Had to use all my double jumps, though. Yo, what is up, Brainstorm? Welcome in. Nice to see you again. How's your day been going? I don't know how much longer I can survive here. I'll be real. I will be oh so real with you. All right, second place, twice in a row. My computer just like exploded on itself. I don't know what that was. Yeah, let me know your dog names as well. Just some random dude. Always interesting to hear. We had one guy in here a few days ago who gave me like the entire breakdown and lore and personality of all of his many dogs. He had like 4 or something. It's pretty cool. Your favorite toad? Oh, food is pumpkin soup. That is an interesting choice. That is an interesting choice. My favorite food? I don't know. I have like a few separate ones. It's hard to pick just one, you know? But I don't know the last time I had pumpkin soup. It's been a really long time. I'm honestly not a massive fan of soups that are just like one single texture. So stuff like, I guess pumpkin would sort of fit into that. Split pea. Anything else? Broth, I guess, if you can count that. Not just gonna drink a bowl of broth. I usually like to have some substance in my soups, you know? Like a chowder, chicken noodle. Stuff like that. You got Badger and Einar. Your 2 rambunctious pugs. I had no idea you had 2 dogs. That's crazy. How did I've never even heard of these dogs in my life. Well, you mentioned you had to take them out for a walk, but I thought it was just one. I didn't know they were pugs. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. Hello, Alyssa. Welcome back. What is up, Needlessly? How is it going, everybody? Nice to see you all. Have you ever considered modding someone new? Not particularly. I don't really feel the need to at the current moment, but you know, if I ever do, then maybe I'll open applications or something, or not, or I'll just give it to someone. Who knows? But you know, I have a very well-behaved chat. I am blessed with a bunch of pleasant individuals. Yo, oh my goodness. Key launcher. Yeah, I've never used it, but I have heard of it. You have a question. You may ask the question. I shall allow it. And you had your pumpkin soup yesterday. Nice. Hopefully you enjoyed. You've been playing Mech Arena for 4 years now. You're a veteran. Oh, wow. Let's go. Sounds like you've been enjoying it. You're loving the vertical gameplay. So true. Me too. If you want to watch full screen, we are also live over on twitch.tv/Rackles or !Twitch for the URL. You wanted to ask how my dog is. She's good. She's good. I actually saw her today while I was moving the bench that I was talking about earlier. So yeah, she's in good spirits. Still going strong despite, you know, getting up there in age. Yo, what's up? F63, welcome to the other chat. What kind of bark does your dog do? Oh, we got the win. Let's go. GG's. I don't know. She barks. She kind of yips. I don't know what else to call it. High pitched. What? Like that, sort of. Except for when it's like longer. But, you know, I'm no dog. So I can't do that as well as she can. She's an expert at barking. Yeah, come on. Nightbot is mad at you. Oh my goodness. At least in the other chat. Welcome, welcome. Guess what pet you have? Well, you have a dog, perhaps. You may also have a fish, I'm gonna guess. That is the official pet guess. Not a rabbit, it might eat rabbits? Okay, it doesn't sound like a fish, I'll be honest. 2 dogs. Oh, nice. And 1 more. Like, I'm just gonna assume 1 more different animal, and you're not and you're not saying 3 dogs in a very roundabout way. Yes, beautiful full screen. Indeed. A lot of people surprisingly prefer the vertical. You have 4 cats. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of cats. I also have 1 cat. And then same deal as the dog, like a, you know, family cat that I grew up with, but no longer live with. And her name is Millie. What are your cats' names? The litter boxes are pain? Yes, that's true. I can only imagine with 4 of them. That's crazy. I have not checked out the Blasphemous OST yet, no. I was thinking about it today and I couldn't remember the name of it. And I was like, wait, it was called like Psychotic or something. What was it called again? But, nay, I have yet to do that. Fear not, however, I shall. Wow, those are some pretty unique names. Poe, Mandu, or Mondu. Oh my goodness, I probably didn't need to double jump there. Sunshine and Baka. Sweet. And you have a snake. Whoa, that's crazy. A lot of people with pets in the stream. Too many colors and pixels. Yeah, understandable. I have never been one to watch it in that format. I like it full screen, personally. A piranha would eat a rabbit? Maybe, maybe. I wouldn't want to see that, I don't think. What is my most embarrassing moment? Yours is when you burped like an alligator in 1st grade. That sounds pretty impressive. I don't know if that's embarrassing. Most embarrassing moments. I don't know. I would just never do anything embarrassing. Like, that doesn't sound like something I would do. You know? I'm just a cool guy like that. I don't know. Sometimes I think of like this time where when I was younger, I had like this one kid who I played hockey with. I'm Canadian, by the way, because that didn't give it away. And we got the win. Let's go. And like, I don't know, he was kind of weird, honestly, but I always really liked him. And I don't know, I remember there was some kids who were kind of like making fun of him a little bit, and I went up to them and they were like, you guys are just jealous because he has more swag than you. And like, it probably nobody remembers that except for me, obviously, but I still think about it for some reason. You watched TikTok live today to get the cape and your head hurt. Yeah, the new cape. They still haven't given it to me on Java edition. Upsetting. They gotta hurry up with that. Give me my capes, yo. And my goodness, super close to 10 likes on the YouTube stream. If you guys have not already, be sure to drop a like. One time in first grade, you were being held down by a guy, so you bit him and got sent to the office and got apple juice and a donut from my mom. Let's go. I only ever get sent to the office like one time, I think. And it was not my fault. We were playing wall ball. I don't know if you guys are on with wall ball. Haven't played that in a million years. I don't even know if I remember how to play it anymore. And we were playing it pretty much right next to, yo, thank you for the follow, Lafayette. Appreciate that. We were playing, yeah, it was next to a parking lot. And normally we weren't allowed to go into the parking lot for obvious reasons. It was elementary school. And then this one duty on guard like said we could do it as long as we were very careful and just like specifically to go get the ball. So we did it. And then this other duty who was on duty, who was really, really mean, caught us doing that and then got really mad at us. And when we were like, no, the other duty said we could do it. And she was like, no, you're lying, basically. And then sent us to the principal's office. And, you know, very sad. Actually, that's not true. Well, it is true, but that was one of 2 times I ever got sent to the principal's office. And the other time, it was lunch and I was eating my yogurt and my friend made me laugh by saying the word Frankfurt, which, you know, at the time for an elementary schooler, it was a very funny word. And unfortunately, I ended up spitting my yogurt like into his hair because he made me laugh. And we were sitting, you know, next to each other, so... My fault, Samson. The teacher apparently thought it was an intentional attack. I was trying to start a food fight or something, but no. Frankfurt just really got to me. 10 likes. Let's go. We made it. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. Yo, what's up, Paper? Welcome back. Nice to see you. How's it going? Are you basically a plush fanatic? I mean, I do have quite a few plushes. Mostly Garfields, alongside a handful of other types of plushes as well. Saw a Garfield today out in the wild while I was delivering this bench. It keeps coming up, but yeah, it was like he was suction cupped to the back windshield of someone's car, and I was like, oh my goodness, I rock with that. I like it. Got home from skiing Monday. Broke your finger. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, at least it was still fun, but man, that sucks. I'm very thankful to have never broken any bones or anything. Knock on wood, I suppose. What is a wall ball? All I remember is you had a tennis ball and a bunch of people and you were throwing the ball against the wall and then like trying to get it or something without fumbling it. And if you did fumble it, you had to go run and touch the wall. I remember playing it. I just don't remember how to play it, really. It was forever ago. Yeah, you can tell me a story. We're good. It's where you bounce a ball over a wall. No, I never had to go over a wall. There were certain types of throws you had to do, depending on like callouts that people said or shouted out or kind of something like that. I don't know. The memory's a little hazy on that one. One time you were on a trampoline and I scorpioned my back. Oh my gosh, that sounds so painful. Thankfully, I never did anything crazy like that either. Although I did, my neighbor had the best trampoline ever. It bounced you like ridiculously high. So all the kids in the neighborhood, we would always play on that and just go like absolutely flying. But miraculously, nobody ever got injured or anything. And there was no net on it either. And it was super old. I think they got it and it was already like 10 to 15 years old by the time they bought it. So yeah, it worked extremely well. It was very well broken in, which made it extra bouncy. It was really awesome. And they still have it, which is crazy. I don't think that it ever gets used, but it is still in their backyard to this day. I was just talking to her about it at a party on the weekend. We were catching up, reminiscing on old times, so on and so forth. But yeah, no, scorpioning the back does not sound very fun at all. Yo, what's up, Mizula? Welcome in. I know, I kept you waiting, but welcome. Nice to have you here. Late stream tonight. Hopefully, actually, I was gonna say hopefully tomorrow can be earlier. It probably won't be. It'll be late as well, most likely. RIP. But yeah, just a bit busy. Yo, what is up, Prince Khalil Tolentio? How are you today? Welcome in. Your first time on the hill, you wiped out and like rolled and flipped, and yard sailed, which is when you lose your poles. Yeah, that is tough. That is very tough. Yo, Devi, have a good night, sweetie. Thank you for stopping by. More, you have to do something? Yeah, no worries whatsoever. I'm hopefully I'll keep up the daily streams as much as I can. And then of course there's always the videos and the VODs if you really miss me that much. But no, I appreciate you stopping by whenever you do have the time. Really awesome to see you. And we're in the top 2, but we don't have any more double jumps, so we gotta lock it in. Can't watch till Monday? Yeah, no worries, no worries. I will be here whenever you are back, hopefully. I'm your favorite. Oh my goodness, it is an honor. Thank you. I appreciate that. The kind words. My kind soul. Okay. Still alive somehow, but running out of options here for blocks to jump on. Nowhere to go but down. Then probably go around is the play here. Hopefully. I don't think we got this one. I'll be honest. You are my favorite YouTube streamer. Yo, let's go. I appreciate that as well. That means a lot. Thank you so much. All right, second place. GG's. Good run. I think that's 2 or 3 seconds and then a first so far. And I'm your favorite YouTube streamer too. Man, that is crazy. I appreciate it, you guys. It's wild. Like, I only have even been back to... I've only been streaming on YouTube for like a week and a bit, I guess. Maybe 2 weeks now. Wild to think about. Yeah, why not? Tell me more about your dog. You're my favorite YouTuber? Oh my goodness. F63. Crazy. Crazy. Appreciate it. Not just streamer. Aw. Or you gotta do something. Yeah, very painful. Sometimes you fist fight your pet cat. Who wins more often, you or your cat, when you fight? Rackles is my favorite singer. Oh my goodness. So true. Nobody sings California Girls quite like him. We got the SoundCloud. Maybe I should post it over there. Actually, it would probably get taken down. You usually retreat because your cat doesn't back down. Very submissive of you. I see how it is. Joe Bartolozzi is a great YouTuber. I have no idea who that is, to be honest. But I believe it. Your favorite YouTuber retired from competitive Fortnite? RIP to Mr. Savage. Never heard of him either. There's a lot of YouTubers out there. Yo, we got a couple Joe fans. Nothing wrong with that. True, true, true. I didn't say there was. My goodness, a pink skin. I thought it was Megimex for a second there. Yo, what's up, Hayes? How are you doing today? It is indeed the one and only Rackles. Except for that one time that there was an imposter. That was a few years ago. And he like he changed his name to Rackles and then tried to make me change my name by being like, yo, I was Rackles first. But I was just, you know, obviously I had the cold hard evidence that that was not in fact the case, and that he just changed his name like one day ago. Kind of crazy to look back upon. Yes, true that. One time when she was a little puppy, she went outside and ran out of the gate and your dad had to chase her. Yes, my dog had to, or didn't have to, but she kind of ran away once or twice, but not far. Like she just went to the edge of the block basically, and and then was kind of hanging out, and then someone spotted her and brought her back. Yo, I don't think that we got this. I'll be real. I think we're a little bit cooked right now. Top 3, we take those. We take those. Yes, the OG Rackles since 2017. Back in the day, my original, or the YouTube name I went by before then was Surge, but yeah, I changed that a long time ago now. Probably only one person here would remember that. My goodness, small queues today. Makes sense. It's very late stream. Your dog would never run away. He's too good. That's good. He's well behaved. Yeah, my dog wouldn't run away fully either, but she was just, you know, going on a little adventure, exploring the neighborhood. Like I mentioned, I was just talking to my ex neighbor recently, and we were talking about, she has a dog as well, and he would sometimes run away. And sometimes he would just like run into our house. So we'd just like walk into the living room, and then her dog Henry would be there, and we'd just be like, oh, hey Henry, like what's up? And he would just be chilling on our carpet or whatever. Well, one time he peed on it, so that kind of sucked. But the other times it was just like, oh, okay, what's up? How's it going, Henry? He was a very weird dog, kind of like awkward. And you wouldn't think that a dog could be awkward, but he would always like avoid eye contact all the time. And like, yeah, he would just never look at you properly. And he was never really interested in like anything at all, to be honest, like humans or other dogs or anything. He's a very strange dog. I mean, he still is, allegedly. I have not seen him in many years now, but I did see a picture of him. Not my dog, my neighbor's dog. My dog's normal. You believe in me? Uh-oh. All right, this game, hopefully. I don't owe any wins anymore. I took out the sub equals win thing. So now I'm under no obligation whatsoever to win. You used to have neighbors with a dog that was named Rufus. Good name for a dog. And you went over to their house and played Mario Kart Wii. Good game as well. That is very solid. I rock with Mario Kart Wii. I was talking to Ali somewhat recently. We gotta play it together again sometime online. We played a few times, but her Wii is broken, unfortunately. So, you know, makes it so we have to use some sort of distribution that's compatible with Dolphin. You remember the neighbor's games and their dog's name, but not the neighbor's name. You know what? I feel that. I feel there's got to be something. I've had some sort of similar experience, I feel. At some point over the years. You finally beat the 6th gym today in Rejuvenation. Now you have your level 50 party. Yo, let's go. That didn't take too much longer. The Twitch emote autocorrect, I know. The default ones are kind of funny looking. On many a platform. You were in elementary school and they didn't have any kids. They didn't have any kids, so you would just play Mario Kart like with the adults. I assumed that it was gonna be people your age. I didn't realize like I didn't realize you were just going over there and running up Mario Kart with the adults, but I can respect that. I hope you were putting them in their place. That makes it pretty understandable. I mean, like I mentioned a few times now, I was just talking to my neighbor and I was totally blanking on her mom's name. I could remember her dad named John, but I totally forgot her mom, who I now know / remember is named Susan. So we got it. GG. I did have to ask though, but yeah, they were super like unintentionally funny parents, if that makes sense, just because of how straight laced they were. Like, I don't know, they're just very generic white parents, and they were very funny in that way, unintentionally. If that makes sense. I had a couple friends like that, or friends' parents like that, actually. You love teddy bears. Yo, nice. I do not have a teddy bear. I don't think that I ever have, although maybe way back in the day that I don't remember anymore. Just texted your girlfriend on Snap and said if she doesn't snap me, we're gonna lose the snap streak. Oh no! Are we? So you asked her, are we gonna streak? And she screenshotted it and sent it to all her friends. Yo, that's tragic. She took you out of context for real. Well, hopefully she saved the streak at least. You got 8 games from the Steam Spring Sale, and you have 8 dogs. Wow, a lot of 8s. 8 dogs is crazy. Oh my goodness. What are their names? And what are the games? The games names and the dogs names. Alright, top 5. I recognize this Brenta guy from the other day. He was in the games yesterday's stream as well. Rackle's streaking stream. Yo, I don't know about that. The only streaking I've ever done is in the pit. And win streaking, of course, in TNT Run. But those are the only kinds, as far as I'm aware. I mean, who knows? There's no face cam. I could be streaking right now, and you wouldn't even know it. But I'm not. I have a nice, warm, cozy robe on and some sweatpants. Honestly, it's actually too hot. I should probably take the robe off or something. You have a gigantic teddy bear. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. I would love to have a gigantic plush of some kind, but I don't really have space to put it anywhere. Are you streaking underneath the robe and sweats? I mean, technically, I guess, but like, that's just, you know, any clothes you're technically streaking underneath of, so I don't really feel like it's robe and sweatpants specific. Alright, I'm on the 2nd floor. I forgot if I fell down or not. Just an average bear. Okay, okay. Well, not shirtless yet. Yo, my goodness. Oh my gosh. We might be cooked here. See if there's believers or not. Rhea, Evie, Smokey, Winston, Bartholomew, George, Jack, and Robert. That is a nice spread of names you have there. I approve. Good choices. They're kind of all over the map, for real. Who came up with all the names? Yo, let's go. Shout out Needlessly for believing. We got the dub. Another one in the books. 2 more for 150 overall wins. Let's go. Ah, yes. Gigantic and it looks like a bear. Where do you keep it? Bartholomew is a good name. I concur. And because you hit level 50, you could get Hydro Pump on the Froakie and it could evolve him. Yo, GG's. Finally into Greninja, right? Is Froakie's the 2nd, the middle evolution, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Or is he the 1st one? I don't know. I am in Canada. Hello, across the world. All the way in Thailand. Would love to go someday. That'd be awesome. You knew a guy IRL named Bart, and his birthday was the day before mine. Yo, I know a Bart as well. Saw him just the other month when we went to my friend's sauna. Which he just recently, or I guess his dad recently installed / bought. That's the word I'm looking for. I was like, wait, what? An outdoor sauna. So we went there and it was really awesome. We will be going back early next month, hopefully. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. Yo, what is up, Rhett? Welcome in. How's your night going, my friend? Bartholomew. What do you mean evil voice? I don't have an evil voice. I'm a good soul. Eek, 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 eek. It's good. We're good. We're good. It's pretty amazing. If you're traveling to Thailand, recommend going to a food place because they are amazing. Well, I would at some point be required to go to a food place. Yes. I would love to. Thai food is really great. Yes. You got Sons of the Forest. I've not heard of that one. Body Cam. Also not heard of that one, actually. Actually, no. I have heard that one. Repo. Have heard of and seen. Hogwarts Legacy. Ghost of Tsushima. AC Shadows NBA FC 25. What does FC stand for? Maybe I've heard of it, but I'm not sure. But yo, good lineup. Good lineup. I like that. I have not bought a game in a while, but I should at some point. I don't know what the next gaming endeavor will be though. Like FIFA. Okay. Football Club 25 then, I would assume. Nice. Yes, Rackles is too much of an angel. I'm just an innocent little angel, for real. But I don't know what would make a voice evil. You got My Singing Monsters, yo, W game right there. I used to play that all the time. It's been a really, really long time though, like many, many years. But you know, I had like a pretty solid Earth Island and Snow Island, like the first two. But then anything beyond that just took so ridiculously long to, you know, hatch any monsters on them. Unless you actually paid IRL money, that I just kind of gave up at that point. Only ever had a couple guys on the Air Island, for example. Never had the full choir of people, or of monsters, I should say. But banger for real. I've used the Plant Island theme of My Singing Monsters in one of my videos at some point. I forget which one. I think it went out sometime last year, if I remember correctly. Such a banger. I love using random like mobile game songs in the videos. Used what do you call it, Jetpack Joyride a couple times as well. A few random other ones. And we got the dub. Let's go. GG's. One more win for 150. All right, Jantub, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a fantastic day. You can just sound like the guy. Oh, I have a friend who made a cover of a My Singing Monsters song. Yo, that's awesome. The acapella My Singing Monsters. Big ups for that. Honestly, I get that one stuck in my head sometimes too. I'd be singing My Singing Monsters to myself every once in a while. Yeah, I never paid money for it either. I did not feel that it was worth it. Yeah, he goes into a Greninja, and you can evolve your Noibat. Oh, nice. Your Noibat. I don't think he was in the party that you sent to me, right? I think he was in the PC. Maybe. Was he? Oh no, maybe he was. I don't know. Can I tell you about the ability of Gatecrasher from Mech Arena? Yo, why not? No idea how the game works really, to be honest, but knowledge is power. And who knows, maybe being able to know the ability of Gatecrasher from Mech Arena at some point will come in handy. How are you doing with school? Do you find it hard or what? Currently, this semester has been going really well. I just had a midterm. What day is it? It's Thursday, right? I just had a midterm yesterday, and it felt really, really good. Like, possibly, I feel like my answers were all correct. So from that point of view, it could be an 100, but I'm also pretty sure I messed up some of the formulas, but in a way that it shouldn't matter, if that makes sense. Like, if they're just chill guys, the people who are marking it, I feel like they shouldn't care too much that I slightly messed up the formulas, as long as the answer is right and I like used the right formula clearly, you know? But I guess we'll see. Meji Mush, welcome back for only a few minutes. It always brightens my day when you're on my feed. Oh my goodness, that is so kind. Thank you so much. I actually just mentioned you earlier. There's a guy with a pink skin, and I thought it looked like you, but it was not you. It was just some random individual. Oh, okay, we're still good. But yeah, no, I appreciate you stopping by, and that message is super kind. Really appreciate that. Yo, my goodness. Survive. I'm gonna go all the way up, actually. Burn a bunch of double jumps to get up there. Have you ever heard about Maz Tom? I do not believe that I have, no. What is Maz Tom? Did you miss a few days of streams? Yes, I did. I did not stream from like Saturday to Tuesday, something like that. I think 4 days I missed just because I was super duper busy. But we are back now, less busy. And it sounds like the album ended. I'll have to change that after the game ends. My goodness. I feel like I'm not playing this as well as I could, but we are still in the top 2, so, you know, we take those. I feel like I probably shouldn't have gone this way either. Oh well. Does not matter too much. You're in grade 9 and you're struggling. Yo, you got this. You got this. It only gets easier. Trust. Trust. Wink. Wink face. You should play GeoGuessr. I don't have a premium account. And I also am not a big fan of GeoGuessr, to be honest. Yo, GG's. We got the dub. And that is 150 overall wins in TNT Run. Let's go. GG's. What a name. All right, let me put on some different music. Sure, this sounds relaxing. Oh my goodness, the real Mejimush in the flesh. Right in front of my face. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Rosie and Jeremy. How is it going? Jump? Yo, I got you. I'm jumping. Just for you. Yes, you are. Nice to see you again. Oh, it's a My Singing Monsters YouTuber. Okay, cool, cool. Let's see here. The ability of Gatecrasher is called Ion Pod. The ability works like if you attach it to the enemy's forehead, it will release a powerful blast that damages anything caught inside. It releases a cylindrical beam blast that damages any mechs located across. And the ion beam stays there for 7 seconds or more if you boost it with an implant from any enemy mech that comes into contact with the beam. It will take damage every half a second, so it can build up quick. That does sound quite powerful. I have nothing to compare it to with the other attacks in the game, but, you know, based on the description at least. Let's see here. Yes, you are back. Yay. Let's go. We got the wins. Needlessly, you are dirty. Oh my goodness. Some harsh words being slung around in the chat here. What did poor Needlessly do to deserve that? Snackles? No, you're the one looking like a snack, Rosie. Yo, hey, Nightbot. No? You don't have to go? Oh my goodness. Thought you did. I sound like your science teacher? Yes, welcome back to science class. Today we're gonna learn about molecular levels, energy, ions, protons, so on and so forth. Good old, I actually did quite enjoy science class. But currently I'm in a rest in peace, Mejimush. Currently, I'm in a biology course in university, and I am not enjoying that one. I'm not a biology fiend. I much preferred just, you know, like general kind of sciences / physics as well to a degree compared to biology stuff, but we're making it work. Just had the midterm or the second midterm for that the other week, and it went pretty decently. Much better than the first one. Which is good because the class average for the first midterm in that class was so bad that the teacher had to like make an announcement, and he literally nerfed the entire class's grading system just because the class average was so unbelievably bad. Like it was a 52 or something if I remember correctly, which is wild. Thankfully I got higher than that at least, so we take those. But yeah, he basically made it so that instead of, you know, the grade being the average of both midterms plus the final, it was just gonna be like whichever of the two midterms you do better on is your grade for the both of them plus the final. So that made it quite a bit easier, since that will raise up. It should raise my, based on, you know, the grades that I got in the two midterms, I think it should raise my grade by like 10% or something, which is pretty awesome. And then after that, a few weeks after he nerfed the grading initially, he nerfed it a second time to change the balancing of like how much the midterms are worth versus the finals and stuff, which is pretty crazy. I guess people were really struggling, but it is not a very fun course. Not enjoying it too much. Is college hard? You're only in 8th grade, but you think about it a lot. I mean, it depends. It depends on you, honestly, and also what you're doing. Like, I was studying computer science for a year and a bit, but I was having a lot of difficulty with it because it was a very difficult program, and I wasn't enjoying it anywhere near as much as I thought I would. So I switched over to health informatics, and I've been enjoying that a lot more. And that also helps with just like making it easier. Plus, it is also just an easier program, which also helps, obviously. But you know, it just depends on your own work ethic, since it's a lot of doing stuff on your own time compared to high school, I guess. Which can be good or bad depending on you. So you just got to do your best to work on time management is really like #1 advice, I suppose. 2 viewers. I know I feel like the viewer count today is weirdly glitched because yo, GG, we got the dub. Let's go. It keeps saying like 0 to 2, but there's multiple people chatting, like 5 to 6 of you pretty consistently in the chat. So I don't know what's up with that. You loved your biology teacher because he was super chill with you and your table, and he liked really cool music like Parliament, Funkadelic, Sly and the Family Stone, stuff like that. Yo, that's awesome. Epic win? Yes, so true. Notice that? Yeah, I don't know. It's really bizarre that it's displaying 1 for me currently. Apparently it says 6 for F63 and paper. Glitched or something. The ion pod deals around 30k damage by itself when it's attached to an object. And there's the enemy mech behind the object that can deal double the damage. And it can deal double damage if there's an enemy mech. Okay, I see. That sounds pretty good for sure. In college, you get to pick your own schedule, so you have less time in actual classes, but most of the work is homework. Yeah, exactly. That was difficult for me. It still continues to be difficult for me. You know, I'm used to doing a lot of the work in class rather than classes being super fast, and then it's just like a ton of at home stuff you're expected to do at home to keep up with it. All right, yo, Jantub, have a fantastic day. Appreciate you stopping by and chatting. Always nice to see people from around the world who are enjoyers of bears of the teddy variety. My skin is also a bear, though I am wearing a Garfield onesie currently. No, Megimush, RIP. Gone too soon. Gone but not forgotten. My goodness, you had me thinking that Nerd was leaving as well. See you tomorrow? Yeah, hopefully. I should most likely be streaming around the same time. Your skin is supposed to be a bear, bro. Yes. Did you not know this? I've had this skin for a long time now. It is indeed a bear. BRB, yeah, no problem. You hate homework because some of your classes you're learning everything in class. You got to prove it on the tests, but homework is too much of the grade. Yeah, homework is just, I don't know. I have a bad work ethic, to be honest. So it's tough to get myself to start working occasionally. Yeah, Paper's profile picture does kind of look like me a little bit. Just needs red eyes, and then it's set. I've seen that picture a few other times. Excuse me, as well. And yo, only a couple likes away from 20 on the stream. If you guys have not already dropped a like, would appreciate that. You're doing online school right now. Switched halfway through the school year because you couldn't deal with the people at your school. Ah, that's unfortunate. Well, I hope that online school has been better for you so far. Yeah, bye Chantab. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. The HP of a normal tank is 600k. So 30k is like a solid chunk out of that. Not a crazy amount, but solid. Yeah, I never did much online school at all, since I was taking time away from school during the majority of COVID, just to work and to play games on the side. Funnily enough, I wasn't actually really like actively making content during the COVID era, which is like, you know, slightly unfortunate since that was kind of the best time to be making content, you know, if that makes sense. Like that's when pretty much everyone blew up. Also, speaking of making content, Danny Milksops just died in this game. And I definitely recognize that name. I'm pretty sure... Yo, GG's. Unless it's an imposter, that person is also a content creator. But it could just be a fan or something, who knows. Online school was way better for you in all your classes except your music ones for obvious reasons. Yeah, that makes sense. Latest vid is just not a command. Because it just linked this one, or this stream, back to you. But, you know, feel free to check out the latest vid. Just went out last Monday. The new one should hopefully be this weekend as well. It's been great, though I'm still going to go in person for high school. Your brother's going to be a senior in high school. Really didn't want me to miss out on the high school experience, which makes sense. Yeah, I recommend going in person if you can, but like if online works better for you, then that's obviously great as well. Just important to go with what works best out for you and your schedule and your personality and all that. Grade 4 you did online, and it was with someone who was, yeah, it was not very fun. Unfortunate. And welcome back also, by the way. In grade 3 COVID year, didn't have school at all. Like at all? Like just no school whatsoever? That's always exciting. What did you do with your time? Supervised, yeah. All of your high school years were online and it had its ups and downs. I feel like it would have had its ups near the beginnings and then its downs near like the end, you know. It was same with me. It hit like right at the end of one of my school years, obviously, so it was kind of good because like I basically got hit when everything first went online, so teachers didn't really know what they were doing quite yet, which made it easy. I just like, you know, cheated on my tests. I was like in Discord calls doing my final exams and stuff because there was just, you know, they didn't yet have everything set up to prevent that sort of stuff from happening. So I was literally just chilling with my other friends in the class, all like talking and taking it together. And then pretty much after that happened, just, yeah, wasn't in school for the rest of it. So I missed all the online stuff, which is okay with me. Oh my goodness, my double jump did not double jump there. That is unfortunate. Humble folks without temptation. Interesting message. Clown Piper, hello, welcome back. Nice to see you again. How are you doing? That is a lot of eyes. You sound very excited today. Yes, so true, Nightbot. Yo, my goodness. Am I not allowed to say that? Did a lot of gaming and playing, like kid stuff? Yeah, understandable. And no, that's fine. I just try to avoid, like, I guess reading it out loud for the most part. And GG, we got second place. The win streak comes to the end. One girl still on the top floor. I know, I've played against this girl before. She's really, really good. 2 Becco. Hello. Hello. Thankfully, your school has been an online school for however many years. You got to learn while the COVID kids weren't. Ah, nice. That works out pretty well. Good, you have no school today. Oh my goodness. A lot of talk about school. Well, enjoy your day off. The nice long weekend. I'm not sure when my next day off is, to be honest. But only a couple more weeks of school until, you know, regular classes are over and final exam period begins. So looking forward to that, obviously. One thing that I do like about, you know, college/university is summers are longer. It's like 4 months instead of 2 months, around there. So that's pretty awesome. And I was gonna say, hey, the viewer count glitch has fixed itself, stabilized, but nope, it's back down to saying 0 people. I don't know why it's doing that. That's really bizarre. It does say I have an excellent connection, so it shouldn't be anything related to like internet or something like that. I have no idea. But yeah, No school days are always fun. I haven't had any, but I did miss a day of school recently, if that counts. But it wasn't as exciting because it was only because I was sick. So makes it less exciting. You're watching. Yes, there's quite a few people here. It's just for some reason the viewer count seems to be bugging out in today's stream. Hopefully tomorrow it gets fixed. I have no idea what's up with that. I have not seen that before. -0. My goodness, we're going into negative numbers. That's very impressive. Maybe it'll roll over into some sort of weird overflow state. Give me a super high number instead. At least Twitch could never lie about its views. The only viewer, yo. It is quite late for a stream, to be honest, so understandable. You like the Canadian way that I say tomorrow. Yo, thank you. Appreciate it. I don't personally hear it because I am Canadian, but allegedly I do say it a specific way. Sometimes I hear it when other people say it, though, like my mom. She says tomorrow in such a weird way, I swear. I don't say it the same way she does, I think. It's saying 0000 and it's taking up your whole screen. My goodness. Is it actually? Or nah? Just a joke. That is crazy, if so. Usually here tomorrow. Tomorrow. I don't know. Sounds right to me. I gotta go. It's late. Thanks for making my day so much better, though. Enjoy your day and night. Thank you. Yo, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much for stopping by and the kind messages. Like I said earlier, I really, really appreciate it. And have a fantastic day/night to you as well. You sing a song. Ooh, I don't know about that. Not this time, I don't think. It's quite late, and I don't have any particular song to sing. But who knows? Maybe for the next milestone, since for those who weren't there, I hit 6,000 subs last week while I was live streaming as well, and I sung California Girls in celebration. But so yeah, who knows? Maybe for 7,000 we'll sing something else, or like 6,500 or something. So, you know, if any of the 0 viewers are not yet subscribed, do be sure to. We're on the road to 7K, and 1 like off of 20 as well. You wish you were in an older grade when COVID happened? Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of maybe better to miss like earlier grades. I mean, it's best to just not miss any grades because of COVID and stuff, you know? But especially I feel like the high school years are really important for maturing as a person, I guess. But it's just, I don't know. It's hard to say because literally everybody is, or every grade is important for development and learning and all that. Yes. Is needlessly a friend. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. 1v1 against 2 Becco. Very intense. Yes, yes. Yo, what is up? Qually. Official name of Cat Girl Alley. If it was combined with Quinn or Quack. Let's dance, Becco. I want to get over there. Oh, okay, they're getting over there before me. No, no, Becco, they're too good. I can't. GG's. And that was a short album as well. Put on another one. Another one. Why not? I don't know, but you missed COVID. It was fun staying inside all day, and also Fortnite's Prime. So you got like 1,000 hours that year. That's crazy. I like understand where you're coming from, honestly. I didn't hate COVID, but I would not want another one. I definitely would not want another one. But I did genuinely enjoy it for the most part. But I also think it was pretty bad for me. I feel like I didn't realize like how it kind of messed with me mentally until way after it was over, you know? If that makes sense. Like during it, I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then afterwards, looking back on it, I was like, you know what? I feel like it actually did kind of mess with my mental state a little bit. So I don't want another one anytime soon. But if it does happen, well, I don't know. Maybe next time I'll actually be uploading for it so we can capitalize on it. Is it syrup or syrup? I say syrup, personally. You got good at Bed Wars and Bridge during quarantine? Nice. Yo, thank you for 20 likes. Let's go. Appreciate that, you guys. Quarantine time, teen time. If you don't underestimate your enemies, they're invulnerable in Mech Arena. I see. Piper, I'm probably just gonna continue playing TNT Run for the rest of today's stream. But, you know, perhaps next time, since, you know, like I said, sometimes I do dabble with Bed Wars and duels on the streams and all that. Actually, we might switch over. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. It's quite late, and I don't want to play anything too, like, intense, I guess, if that makes sense. Honey is better. I mean, I definitely have honey more often, but they just have different purposes to me, you know? Like, I wouldn't really put honey on my pancakes, but I would put syrup on it. And I would not put syrup on my toasts, but I would I would put honey on it, which I do regularly, including this morning. Nice toasted bagel with peanut butter, honey, and banana on it. Oh my goodness. So good, so good. Why not playing those games tonight? Just since, like I said, it's quite late, and those games are kind of intense to play right before bed, if that makes sense. I will be sleeping at some point soon. Unfortunately, I don't have the day off of school tomorrow. I gotta go in. Gotta be up at 8. Not too early, thankfully, but I would like to sleep in a little longer, ideally. Not too much of a morning person. But not really a night owl either. I'm just a day alligator. I don't know. I wanted to pick a cool animal, like owl. Yes, hi Nightbot. My OG for real. Honey on pancakes is so good. I've had it, but only like if it's kind of the only option kind of thing. The last time I can remember having it is, or the only time I feel like I've ever had it when it's the only option is when it's at a buffet, for example. And yo, I don't think we're even gonna get top 3 this game. I really messed up, to be honest. It's tough out here. Have you ever considered playing another game alongside MC, like another live service game? What do you mean? Like while I'm playing Minecraft at the same time, or just like grinding 2 games at once kind of thing? Yo, thank you for the hearts. You have ADHD and insomnia, which means you can't sleep, which causes you to miss school and fall behind. Aw. Yeah, that's a shame. Insomnia is really tough. We had someone else here a few streams ago as well who was talking about his experience with it. Like CS, Val, War Thunder. I mean, I would if those games interested me, but they just kind of don't really in particular. Nothing at the moment. But yeah, if anything ever comes up that's interesting to me, then I would, you know, play it. You should play GTA. I do have GTA, but only on my computer. He's got the new cape. My goodness, Minecraft won't give it to me on Java. Why? I want to wear it as well. My computer is definitely not good enough to stream GTA, basically. It can play it, but it does sometimes overheat while I'm playing it and blue screen because of that. So yeah, not super ideal. You dropped like 10k on stuff to help you sleep. It didn't work and got returns on nothing. Oh my gosh. Yo, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. That is a lot to try to help with it. What about Hytale when it drops? I mean, that depends on Hytale, honestly. I have no idea how many how many people, sorry, But yeah, I guess how many people will actually end up like playing Hytale full time, like when it actually finally releases in a few years after GTA 6, of course. It's okay. With this many viewers, you'll soon have enough for a new PC. I do not earn any money doing this. The only money I make while like from content is just people donating directly, which we had Yash the other day drop a donation to the stream, which I really appreciated. Yes, Deltarune tomorrow. Believers shall keep believing. But no, I'm not currently monetized on YouTube. Getting closer though. You liked? Yo, thank you so much for dropping a like on the stream. At the moment, since like I said, I'm not monetized, unfortunately you can't do it directly through YouTube. Hopefully I should be there soon. I only need, wow, that, okay, I don't know what just happened. I just fell. Yeah, once I have the watch hours for it, you'll be able to do it directly through YouTube super chats / memberships. But for now, it's just like a PayPal / Stream Elements link, which is like a totally optional thing. No worries whatsoever, no pressure, anything like that. Save up your money for real if you need it. Thank you for the heart spam and the confetti spam. But yeah, like I said, it's slowly getting towards being able to be monetized with the watch hours. Yes, yes, put on the playlist of stream VODs. OP tech for infinite watch hours. So real. Grackles will be homeless in 2 weeks. I don't know about that. I don't know if like a few dollars here and there is gonna keep me off the streets, but I do appreciate it. It's you doing all the spam reactions? Yo, let's go. You'll put on the VODs? That's crazy. I mean, I appreciate that for real. It does help. Grackles will become homelessly. Yo, the crossover at last. No, I do need to pick up some more shifts though, for real. Because I have not been working enough lately. And the Canadian economy is, you know, in a slight amount of turmoil. There is a certain president who has been causing making some interesting decisions, to say the least. All right, top 3, 8 double jumps left. I know, for real. But even with school, I'm usually trying to work 1 day a week, but I just haven't had the time to lately. / there just hasn't been too many shifts available for me either. Justin. Yes. I don't know what's happening with him, because like I thought he was supposed to be retiring or whatever, but then he's just like still our prime minister. I honestly don't know. Yo, GG's. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, it's all good. I know it's not your guys' fault. Yes, master, give me all your money. That's crazy. Fight sometime. Yo, I appreciate that. Isn't the new one worse? I don't know who the new one is, though. What is your real name? My name is Quinn. Fun fact of the day. Quinn. It's Rackles? Yes, so true. You know what is crazy though? Is like, I don't know if the channel still exists, but for a long time, if you searched Rackles like on YouTube and searched by channels, there was this one channel that was named Quinn Rackles. Like as in it was their first and last name, which is crazy to me because it's not me. And Rackles is not my real name, like first or last in any capacity. So either it's just like a wild coincidence, or who knows, maybe somebody just made like a throwaway spam channel kind of thing and like used me as inspiration for the name of it or something. I have no idea. Eek! Nar! His IRL name is Rackles, yes. Hi, Piper. That is a crazy way to spell Quinn, but you know, it's close enough. So big, his parents named him after you. Yes, I know. Well, I haven't even been Rackles for that long, so He made his YouTube account at a very, very young age, whoever it is. That's the case. Maybe he legally changed his name. Rackles is really big. Yo, chill. The leaks are not out there, as far as I'm aware. No hot political opinions. What makes it hot? Yes, all the confetti. It never ends. Alright. One more like for 25 likes on the stream as well. Thank you guys for that. Be sure to DAL. There we go. I was trying to come up with a fun new acronym. Stands for drop a like. Feel free to use that one. I'm just using slang, guys. Spicy, drama inducing. Well, I feel like a lot of that sort of talk is... I know, I think that the stream viewers have stabilized. Are the people with the blue wrench mods or bots? The wrench means that they are mods. However, Nightbot is also a bot and a mod at the same time. Can I stop spamming? Yes. I mean, feel free to do whatever you want. Spam or not spam. It is up to you. Yes, be sure to DAL. So true. But yeah. F63 and Ali are both mods and humans, as far as I know. It's yet to be proven otherwise. And then Nightbot is a mod and a bot. I'm not modding anyone else currently. But if it ever does happen, like if I ever do need more stream mods, then... like, I don't know, maybe I'll open up applications or something. Not too sure how I would do it yet. But yeah, at the moment, no need for any new mods currently. You are an AI chatbot who evolves as you read more messages. Oh my goodness, so true. Be sure to keep chatting, guys, so he can keep evolving. Nah, I'm good. You're gonna keep spamming. It is like a little stim button for real. The wrench means they are a bot. Oh my goodness, confirmed. Needlessly said it, so it must be true. Somebody here, I think it was F63, said needlessly for mod earlier. Maybe we have to have like a vote, you know? It can be a democracy for who gets mod. But yeah, no, not anytime soon, I don't think. And GG's, another win. Let's go, let's go. Robots, this is for you. Rackles is the best streamer, no doubt. Yes, download that one into your vocabulary. Does it bring you joy? It does. I like seeing the little emojis flying all over the chat. I don't know how I would trust people with that. With mod, yeah, everybody who's mod currently is people who I've known for a really long time. Like yeah. So, yeah, in the future, if I do add more mods, it would definitely just be people who I've known for a long time, since obviously it gives them the power to do certain changes to the stream. They could ban all of my viewers, which would be tragic. Speaking of dogs, gotta take my non-existent dog out real quick. Yes. See, every time you said take my dog out, you never said dogs plural. That's why I was so surprised that you have 2 pugs. Caught me off guard. Can I really trust you? I mean, both of the mods who were here, both of the human ones, were also American, so doesn't rule you out. You're still safe. Can you woof? For 25 likes, I got you. It's one at a time though, never both. I see. Why do they get up to no good if they go out there together? They start plotting and like making, you know, combining their powers together to do tricks. They're catapulting themselves up and over the fence or something. It's a 25. You see 25? Oh, well, it says 24 for me. Well, I don't know. I guess I can take your word for it, I suppose. Woof. Was that good enough? Let me know, gang. How's my woof out of 10? Is it weird that you like it when kids get instant karma and start crying over something they did? It says 25 for me now. Let's go, let's go. I didn't get scammed. Thank you for 25 likes. Appreciate that. And of course, subscribe if you have not already. Cringe! Oh my goodness. Piper was not rocking with my woof. Oh no, I just accidentally double jumped and it launched me off the edge. That's actually like worst case scenario to accidentally waste a double jump to do that. Now 25, that was you? Yo, let's go. Appreciate that. Yeah, on the road to 7K, so all of the likes and subscribers are appreciated for real. Clipped? Yo. Not even the first time I barked this stream. It needs to be deep? Oh, alright, alright. I see how it is. My woof was not good enough. I thought it was pretty decent, but apparently we've got some real critics in the stream here. You like the video where a kid is whining about a golden scar in Fortnite? I don't think I've seen that one. I usually don't watch those types of videos too much. You know, I feel like if I had the choice to hear a kid crying and screaming versus not, I would just like rather not, you know, regardless of the circumstance, karma or otherwise. What is your highest like/viewer count? On my streams, highest viewer count was 300. Like on the dot, basically. That was last week. Highest like count, honestly, I'm not sure. I think it was like 40 something. But yeah, we had 300 people at once. Just very briefly, like it was literally only for a moment last week, which is super crazy. So yeah, I appreciate that. And then, but the few days before that, we had like 100 and 200. It was crazy. Maybe we will get to have so many people here once again. I just gotta stream at a better time as well. That helps for sure. You saw a clip where a guy got beaten. Oh my goodness. I mean, you know, warranted, I suppose, but that's crazy. Can you rap? Not very well, no. I mean, I have rapped, but never seriously, only jokingly. For a couple video projects that I've worked on, basically. 2 for like as Rackles, and then 2 as like Quinn, I suppose, you know, the IRL persona for other related projects. But yeah, never anything serious. I am no rap god. Welcome back, F63. 12 where I am, stream earlier. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just very busy. Hopefully Saturday I'll be able to stream earlier. Most likely not tomorrow. My favorite type of weather is sunny. I enjoy the sunshine. How about you guys? You're more than just Rackles. I am... There's an entire person beyond just Rackles. Indeed. The IRL human being. But, no, as far as you all know, I'm just Rackles or Quinn. That was one of one of the lyrics from one of the raps I made, ironically enough. Most of them were for MCC Rising, if anybody knows what that event is. Made a whole, you know, rap/music video in Minecraft together with some friends for it. What is your phone percentage at? It is at 61, I believe that says. Maybe 51. One of the two. So it's good. I always just charge it overnight while I sleep. What is your phone percentage at? You like the cloudy weather where it's still bright out too. That's good too, yeah. I just prefer like straight up sunshine. It's the best to me. 53? Okay. Not bad. Livable, survivable. And the album ended as well. RIP. 95 on the dot. Ooh, this guy's freshly charged. Hot off the old charging block for real. Cringe. Oh my goodness. This is at 0%. Whoa. What are you watching the stream on in that case? Also, you should probably charge it. Unless it's broken or something like that. We're good. For some reason, your phone goes to 0, then dies. Ah, rip. Some kind of battery issue with it. You're making me regret my life decision. Hey, I just said that I don't like hearing children scream and cry. That's all. I hate to say this, but I believe everyone's phone dies when it reaches 0%. I assume he means that it just like immediately jumps to 0% out of nowhere kind of thing. But your other phone is at 100. All right. Fully charged. Let's go. GG's. And my phone also dies at 0%. That's crazy. What a coincidence. Oh no. I don't know if we can survive for much longer. We got some strong opposition here. Including the OG Soderdare. It's at 0% and you're using it. Oh, that is crazy. It just still lets you use it even if it says it's at 0%. Very strange. I don't think it's meant to work that way. I'll be honest. All right. It dies, then it starts back up and it works for a while. Crazy. RIP second place. We take those, I suppose. One second here. Also, yeah, phone was 61. I just had to double check. Make sure I was not making it up or seeing things. I do need glasses and I don't wear them when I play because it hurts with the headphones on. And also it wouldn't really help when it's like this close up to the screen anyway, you know. I only need them for long distance. Anyways, I am gonna end the stream here and head off to bed since I gotta be up for school and stuff tomorrow. But yo, I really appreciate you guys all stopping by as per usual. Nice to see you all. If you want more of me, you can check out my latest video. The stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than the recommended bitrate. That doesn't sound very good with the stream being at 0 bitrate. That's wild. Anyways, check out my latest video here. It just went live the other day if you have not already. And yeah, have a fantastic day / night, everyone.